Hey guys, Cassidy here. So this week I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm actually doing a makeup tutorial because I decided that in this next video that I'm making for our lighting assignment, it's a secret, don't tell anyone about the secret because it's supposed to be a surprise. Anyway, so for lighting, I have a character that looks a certain way, and they basically, well, I have to put makeup on to look like them. So this week I decided that I wanted to do a makeup tutorial for this character, and anyone who wants to do something that's a little bit more spooky, because Halloween is coming up, this is for you. And even if you don't, this is still a makeup tutorial, so stay tuned. So first step, you're gonna wanna take your white makeup and take a sponge and just grab a bunch of it, like, well, it's really dark, how do you, like this? And then you put your makeup away, and then you just start applying. Okay, so now it's a little bit of a dilemma because the issue is, do you want to get it on your eyebrows? And the answer is yes. Just like that. It's so easy. I recommend using a big sponge like this, because if you use something that's smaller, you just don't get the same coverage effect. So once you get to your eyes, it's important not to get any in your eyes. You just want to use your fingers like this and make sure it's all rubbed in. Okay, so now that we have our face makeup done, we want to put our hood up because that is part of the look. And most importantly, you want to have your ears sticking out like this, see? And to really finish up the look. You gotta tie it at the base like this. Of course, now that you have your ears out, you have to get your ears just like that. Ta-da! Yeah. So now that you have your ears done, it's important now to move on to eyeshadow. See, because when you use eyeshadow, it creates that depth of, you know, for example, the character that I'm gonna have in my next film that they have on their face. So we're just gonna move our sponge out of the way and our white face paint out of the way. So as you can see, I'm using Urban Decay Naked. And as far as what colors I'm gonna use, I'm going to use this one right here. Oh, also, you wanna use a brush because if you use like your finger, it'll get really messy. And you wanna take your brush and close your eyes. So if you need any questions answered as far as like how to do this in the comments, just ask me in the comments. You essentially just want to put it underneath your eyebrow like this. Then before you start on the other eye, because it's so tempting to be like, oh, I'm done, but you're not done. So sorry, you're gonna have to put it on the bottom of your eye too. Pretend like you're a raccoon or something, and you should get the idea of how to apply it. And so I'm gonna add like a special effect here. It all comes down like this. So it's really ghoul-like, you know? We're moving on to contouring. That's big in the beauty guru community. Essentially, it's like the same thing that we're doing. It's just a bit more like exaggerated. You want to get your brush all nice and dusty. And oh, by the way, I'm also using the same color, Creep. So with a dusty brush, what you want to do is do like a fish mouth, like so as you can see, that really brings out my cheekbones, and you could say that I'm a bit of a beauty guru now. Next step is lips, of course. If you don't have any black lipstick, it's fine because you can just use Urban Decay's Creep. It's just the same thing, it's just in powder form. You want to take this brush right here, because it's not really a brush, it's more of a sponge on a stick. Just apply just like you would normally. So after looking at what I've done with my face, I feel like I've left out a very integral part of the process, and that's mascara. I'm back with my mascara. Right now, I'm using Revlon Lengthen. I could do a little bit more, like, you know, just so this is my completed look. I'm very proud of it, and I think that it will really represent the character that I'm putting in my next film very well. So I'm really excited for you guys to see it. I haven't filmed it yet, but I think it's gonna be amazing.